Hi, I'm Eric with Untamed Feast, and welcome to the part of the video where we're going to show you how to make some of these new products of ours. We're here in Cook Culture, which is a great kitchen gadget store and demos with chefs and stuff in Victoria. Great place to be, great kitchen to use. Our new products take about 20 minutes to prepare. We're going to start by showing you how to do the Chanterelle Arroz. The next video you'll watch will be porcini risotto. We have a morel coconut rice, and there's a wild mushroom soup. Now these are all, of course, using our wild mushrooms from BC. They're all really healthy ingredients. This stuff isn't made in a factory in China. It's all put together by hand by me and my wife in our little warehouse. And there's no preservatives. They're vegan, they're vegetarian, they're really good for you. So the first thing we need to do with our Chanterelle Arroz or with any of these products is to open it. And do not throw the packaging away because you need it for the instructions. There's a few different ways you can open it. This way is probably the simplest. Just take that right off, okay? And save this. It's got your 1, 2, 3 steps on it. So for our Chanterelle Arroz, we need, right here, your ingredients needed. You need 2 tablespoons of butter or olive oil. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and put our 2 tablespoons in there. Use a pot like this. This is gonna be a covered dish that's gonna simmer for a bit, so use something that you can cover. So that goes in, and the next thing you need, of course, is half a cup of diced onion. And then you're gonna need a little bit of wine, and you're gonna need a little bit of water. Okay, so now we add our half cup of diced onion. You can use purple onion if you want, because this is the Chanterelle Arroz is actually, it's got some sun-dried tomato and the alder smoked chanterelles in it, so you're going to use some red wine. So if you use red onion, it's going to work well as well. Now saute up this onion until it's golden on medium to high heat. This process should take you a couple minutes. Okay, so our onions are sauteed up nicely here now. Now we just got to open our container like this. This is a recyclable container, by the way. You can, it's a very nice container. You can keep it in the cupboard or something, or you can just recycle it. If you have any little bits of mushroom sticking to the top, scrape it off. It's amazing. These are alder smoked chanterelles, sun-dried tomato, the spice mix. You can add that whole package right in there. Then we're just going to stir and coat the rice, keeping the heat still kind of high. And just coat the rice, and it'll start to stuff will start to stick on the bottom of the pan a little bit. You're going to slightly toast and coat everything. Gives it a little bit more of a nutty flavor. It's really nice. You only need to do this for 40 seconds to a minute. You don't want to burn it, so keep stirring it. You're not going to have to stir this for a long time. These are meant to be relatively hands-free, but you still get to be involved. You can use a little bit of wine here. So once everything's toasted and coated up here nice, you're going to add 3 tablespoons of red wine, or 4. It's about a 1/4 cup. Now you can measure that out or you can wing it. It's about that much. Stir that to coat, just like that. Okay, so after the wine has been added in there and stirred around a bit, then it's as simple as adding 1 3/4 cups of water. Now you're just going to give that a little stir. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. And after we come to a boil, we're just going to cover it and let it simmer. It smells amazing. Okay, so our Chanterelle Arroz has come up to a bubbling boil, so now we can turn the heat down to low, put the lid on. It's going to simmer on low for 20 minutes. These are alder smoked chanterelle mushrooms from BC rainforests. This is an amazing, amazing dish to go with white fish as a side. It's going to serve 2 people if it's all you ate, or it's going to serve 3 to 4 as a side. Okay, for our Chanterelle Arroz, now that it's simmered for 20 minutes on low, you can safely remove the lid and you can peek finally. And you're going to give it a nice fluff. You can do this with a fork, you can do this with whatever. And then, of course, you're just removing it from the heat and you're going to let it sit for a couple minutes. When you're ready to serve it, which is for all intents and purposes of the video right now, I like to take, you can take a plastic container, you can take a little bowl like this. I like to do this as a side for 4. So put it into a little container or a dish like this. That's going to be 4 equal portions. Wow, this smells good. Just press it down like that. And then simply onto the plate like that. And this, I just like this way of serving it. So now you've got your little fish or whatever it is and your vegetables. Beautiful side that way. Okay, we've got our Chanterelle Arroz. We're ready to eat and enjoy. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.